Okay, I've never played Prototype before. I can't say I don't know anything about it. I feel like I've learned a little bit through cultural osmosis. It's like one of the first open world crime fighty games, although maybe it's an open world do the crimes game. And John Prototype, whoever the main character is like Venom powers. I get the sense he has like a blade that comes out of his arm or something. I don't know if the audio balance is right. But let me know once the game actually starts proper. If it's too loud or too quiet. It seems quiet now. Gamefly. Oh man. Different time. Alright, when are we going to meet John Prototype? Does seem like the game is a little quiet in my ears. I turned it up a bit. Does it sound okay on y'all's end? Up the gamma for people with different monitors. That's fine. Yeah. Xbox One is a nightmare console. Seems to be working okay so far. I did boot it up like yesterday. Really? Okay, I'll try cranking it a little bit here in a second. Normal. Experiment with combos. Wonder why it's styled as like brackets Prototype.
All clear.
Okay.
My name is Alex Mercer.
Oh, so not John
I'm the
Prototype.
reason for all of this. They call me a killer, a monster, a terrorist.
Maybe a bit loud, so turn
I'm
it back
all of
down.
these things.
It's real loud. Turning it more down. Graphics. He's a jumpy goopman.
3 weeks ago, someone released a lethal virus in Penn Station. I woke up in a morgue. Now I hunt. I kill. I consume. I become.
He's like an anti-hero.
I'm gonna find out who did this to me. And I'm gonna make him pay.
It's just one of those games that has like a morality system, but it's like 2000s morality of Jesus Christ versus the devil himself. That's Infamous. I always confuse this game with Infamous. Infamous, you're like an Electro Man, and this you're like a Goopman, I think. We got Goop zombies who are okay to kill.
We're clear. Move up. You, with me.
They made like at least one sequel to this, right? Well, he didn't intervene, but he'll punish. It might still be a bit loud. We'll see once gameplay starts. I guess it doesn't matter as much during cutscenes.
Officer. Sir, he's in Times Square. I'll call for transport. That won't be necessary.
Oh, okay, yeah. And you can do camouflage. Kill the military personnel. Can do. Special attack is like a bigger kick. Vary Y and X to discover new combos. No, combos were a mistake. Oh, I can jump real big. Yeah. Well, this is the era of being terrified that we start the game with anything other than there's a little GTA map, okay. Starting with anything other than something like really intense action-wise, right? One of the things I really appreciated about God of War 2018, like we can have a slow, meditative opening. It doesn't have to be just immediately in the fray. Oh my god, that jump is too high. You short hop, dude. I got like a parkour button, that's fun. Just bumps into people. This isn't to be very funny. Like,
They took everything from me.
peak anti-hero.
They're responsible.
I'm not gonna call him Alex Mercer. His name is John Prototype. Oh, I got Venom claw arms now. That's cool. I do like that they immediately establish that there are safe to kill zombie people, and then the first thing we do is start murdering military, which is fun. You just fall over from me bumping into you, dude. I have the camera controls backwards, but it's just gonna take me a while to get used to it. It's never worth me actually adjusting the settings on that, because I'll never remember which one I actually prefer. Alex Prototype. Oh, that's kind of cool. Bludgeoning damage now. Charge attacks increase power. Okay. Yeah, this game is very much a game that came out in 2009. Reading like Spectacle Brawler GTA open world. You got the piss filter. Oh, big boys. Kill the hunters. Target? Oh, that's weird. Very weird way to do that. Oh yeah, I'm trying. I'm jumping. Okie doke.
Strike team to Zebra Grid. Ground team, set up smoke. Over.
Whoa. Just a man who can kind of fly.
Time to end this.
You eat people. The cure is a lie. No cure is coming. Don't worry, no one would take the cure even if they came up with one.
We have less than an hour. What's next?
The last person responsible for all of this dies tonight.
Can't take this guy seriously.
Get out of here. You think you're ready?
I was made for this.
Hey, Complexity, how you doing? Previously, 18 days earlier, yeah.
Hey, I knew this guy. He was black.
Just like what he said was gonna happen.
Yeah. Well, now he's ex-Blacklight. His name is
Prototype, Alex
J.
J.
Next of kin, Mercer Dana A. Is that his wife? Don't know. Do you think this has anything to do with the test subject on 51? I have no idea. And even more, I don't want to know. Just give me the 8-inch blade. We'll start by going through
This is in the category of game where you can just repeat all the dialogue in like a Trey Parker voice.
Get the fuck out! Get the kill team in here now!
That's all him, huh? Just a prototype 2009. This is on the Xbox One. Hey Jerry, how you doing? I've always subscribed to the theory that, like, at least American culture really struggled with sincerity after 2001-ish. And, like, had it to be this, like, you know, post-irony culture where you can't be earnest about anything, everything has to be badass and cool. But I think there's a kind of sincerity baked into a game like this. The sincerity of the devs thinking, like, oh, this Mr. Alex prototype is such a badass. Such a tortured anti-hero. Oh, thanks. I guess it's the 360 version of the game.
I need to get the fuck out of here. I can't keep this up forever. No.
Sprint up walls and over obstacles. That feels pretty good. I don't have the ability to glide. Bummer. Oh, fall damage is nice. This is not exactly Yakuza bumping into people technology, but it's up there. I kind of love that that's like feels like a whole genre of game. There's people, and you can bump into them.
What are you gonna throw at me next, huh? What do you want from me?
Hey, Chaos, thank you. Appreciate that. Okay. What a weird lock-on system. What do you want me to do here, game? It says it wants me to destroy the helicopter, but it's not letting me press any buttons related to doing that. B, okay.
I can't believe what I just did.
Oh yeah. Alex Prototype hasn't, 18 days ago, that's the first time he murdered some people. Yeah, right.
Negative. Take positions. Target has slipped us. We'll attempt to reacquire.
Game feels pretty good though. I'll tease it for when it came out, but pretty fun to play so far. Okay, that's cool. Wall clinging. So I always thought, like, oh, it must be a Venom game because of seeing the blade arm. I didn't appreciate the extent to which this is basically an unlicensed Venom game, isn't it?
Now I gotta kill them too.
Yeah. I don't have the camera under control.
This can't be happening.
Didn't even get Matt Mercer to be Alex Mercer. Yep, I remember that. It's always fun when you do the little in media res high octane action openings and you have to wonder, like, was the game written that way or did they have to add that after a studio note, right? Or a publisher note, I should say.
Tango down. Terminated.
Gonna eat your first guy? Oh, I didn't mean to eat him. Crap. Is there another game kind of like this called The Darkness with the singer from Faith No More and... Oh, you to look like him now. That's cute. Mr. Bungle. Mike Patton. Find out who you are. Well, I'm a former Blacklight guy, and my name is Alex Prototype. Extreme.
Fucking goose-stepping motherfuckers!
Kiss your mother with that mouth.
Roger, 2215 Christopher Street, apartment 15A. Got it.
Saddle up. You got a CP. Move it.
The Darkness is based on a comic book or something. It's like a mobster guy who has like a weird, these like weird black snakes that grow out of his back. I've never played it, but I remember hearing about it.
My sister.
Mike Patton's a good choice though.
He knew where she is. I know where she is. I need to find her. Dana. Dana. Hopefully she'll be able to tell me something. Anything.
I kind of like this better if we didn't have the in media res opening. It's like I already know he's gonna become a murderman and shit's gonna go crazy. I think he already has a cool enough set of abilities.
Soldiers. If they know who I am, they probably know who she is. I need to get to a good viewpoint and scope the area out.
Find out who you are. Yeah.
They know I'm coming. I have to think about this.
Skies meter. Okay, that's cool. Oops, I didn't mean to skip that. Every action that reveals your true identity feels the meter. You have a gray form in your other disguise slot. A switch icon appears.
Now I can get inside.
That's cute. Howdy, folks. This is kind of a neat mechanic. I like this.
Get off me!
Dana!
I didn't let her die.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
I need your help.
Jesus. I knew something fucked up was going on at Gentech. What the hell happened to you,
I
Alex?
just punched a guy in the shoulder.
I've been researching that whole fucked up organization for weeks. I was poking around to get you information. Don't you remember? You wanted to find out what was going on at the highest levels at Gentech. Anything about the director of research, do you?
This dialogue's suddenly very quiet.
Do you know what happened?
I haven't even seen you in 5 years, not until you show up at my door last month.
Is there somewhere we can go?
Yeah.
I'll try turning down the in-game music and sound effects in a second, so I can crank the voice up a bit.
So come in. It's a friend's place. They're gone for a year. Patagonia or something.
Any idea what this all means?
Trying to crank
No,
it.
but I'm gonna find out. I mean, this is the story of the century, so somebody's gotta know what the fuck is going on here. You know, they were waiting for me at my place.
This game's rated M for mature.
They're most definitely yours.
Where do I live?
There.
You'll be here when I get back. It's best you stay put. They'll probably come in the city for both of us.
Yeah. I'll be here.
Mission complete. Civilian casualties 0. Okay. I assume this game auto saves.
Casualty.
That's fine. I can work with that.
Casualty.
That's to make it a lot harder, but
Casualty.
I might still be able to.
Casualty.
Shit.
Casualty.
They think they're in control, but they have no idea what I'm capable of.
Yeah, I wonder if someone's done like a think piece on kind of like edgy sincerity, where it's like you think you're not being earnest because you're telling this like grim, dark, gritty story where people say the F word a lot, but there's kind of a hidden sincerity in there with how awesome you think it is. So, Spider-Man for the PS2, was it Spider-Man 2 is the really impactful one? The one with Bruce Campbell as the narrator? How long ago did that come out before this one? I did play that game. It was a long time ago, so I don't remember any of the specifics. Oh, 04, okay.
Home. My home.
So this is a pretty clean take on it,
Target is
just
in the
without
building.
web swinging.
Target is hot. Light it up.
He's the one.
This game so far, I'm curious if this will change later, but it projects what I can only interpret as like a discomfort with story sequences. Like a desire to get out of the story sequence as soon as possible.
Red Crown, this is Echo 7 Bravo.
Chickens are fast-moving aerial units. Pursue and engage you. Kill the enemy before they complete the strike team request.
Got visual on Zeus, over. I have a situation here. Kill
Visual on
mark
Zeus.
Need to send in support. Relay this up the chain. We need support at R20. Positive idea. At my position, priority engagement opportunity.
Trying to hit some
Send in
guys.
some mean motherfuckers. Red Crown, priority target marked. Send in some heavy hitters to toast his ass. Over.
Oh, shit. Here comes the cavalry.
Well,
Of R20. We'll mark our position with smoke.
did not succeed in taking them out. Oops. You're trying to advance that text faster and it ends up canceling it.
Strike on field against strike on field, over.
Strike package is en route. Hold tight. Look out below, motherfuckers. Alert all units. Zeus is moving covertly. Upload your intel on touchdown.
Strike, we
All
have a new
Sigma units
mission.
converge
Over
on
for
Central Park
1907.
for immediate extraction.
Find out who tried to kill you. The auto parkour feels pretty good. I guess that's why your jump button is such a like comical jump.
Gotta get him out of there.
Missile launchers are effective against armored vehicles. Using the weapon enemy drops. Kill an enemy and press B to equip their weapon. Okay. It's all kinds of fucked. Come on, punch him to death. There you go. Whoops. And then Alex prototype died. Getting shot too much. This is a cannibalism game.
Shoot it!
Got you now.
Like he was fine with that.
Punch it!
I just have to eat him. Form of interrogation. Oh, but I didn't mean to hit skip movie. Shit. Popped up like a normal QTE. Please skip the movie. Please, we beg you.
Fucking goose-stepping motherfuckers!
Kiss your mother with that mouth?
Roger, 2215 Christopher Street, apartment 15A. Got it.
Saddle up. You got a CP. Move it.
Real photos. The preview node. Okay. Okay.
I can see what he saw. I know what he knew. His memories are my memories.
Seems like a body horror kind of a thing. Who even are you after you do that a few times? The military expenditure. I didn't mean to kill a civilian. It was an accident. I don't even know who it was. Someone I random bumped into. Shoot that fucker!
Revenge was the only clear thought in my head. The only one I could call mine. I knew Gentek was the key. It made sense. I'd worked there. I'd had Dana investigating its operations. And then there was Blackwatch. Whatever had changed me, erased my past. Must have started there. I thought if I could find out who was running Gentek before Blackwatch erased them too, I could find my past.
What did you think that would gain you?
Answers. I wanted to find out what happened to me.
Oh, okay.
The reason. Someone to blame, someone I could punish. Tell you the truth, I never thought I'd find her. I wish the hell I never
I
had.
think he has a hood so you don't have to render his hair. That was a big thing at the time, was when your protagonists are all bald. Is John Infamous bald? Or does he have like a crew cut? my move? I'll be honest with y'all, I hate the like Devil May Cry upgrade systems. It's fine, I'll live with it, but okay. At least it was very cheap. Right trigger. I'm a person who hates fun, I think is what it is. That's why I don't like Devil May Cry combat.
Find anything?
Jesus Christ, don't do that.
Sorry.
Okay, your apartment?
There's nothing left there.
Well, it doesn't matter. I've been looking at your laptop.
Laptop?
Yeah. It came in a package the day after you went AWOL. Look.
Okay.
I've seen that girl before.
Well, it makes sense. There are only 2 names in the file. One is yours. The second is this woman, Elizabeth Green. She's still in isolation at the Gentech building. Do you know who she is?
Hey, whoever she is, she knows more than I do.
My God. She's just a girl. What kind of fucking monsters are these people?
Can't remember.
How many layers is this dude wearing, man? Like, is it really chilly out? I bet his mom is proud of him. Each layer feels like it's like, okay, we can't just have him have like a hoodie. You can't also just have a hoodie and a jacket.
I want this contained by daybreak.
Sir, there are nearly 100,000 people in the blue zone.
I'm not interested in excuses. Get it done. We have a situation I think your team is well suited for, Captain. How long until your men are in place?
We're prepped and waiting for orders.
Prototype it with a cosmetic system where you just get more layers over time.
A suppression operation in a city of 12 million is slightly more than my men can handle.
He's wearing it to compensate for his chilly demeanor.
You're not participating in the containment action. Your team has a single target, Alex Mercer, codenamed Zeus. He's carrying a new strain. He's eliminated 50 of my
Kind of funny that like John Prototype's name is Zeus
I'm your man.
when the game is so frequently compared to the game where you actually play as an electricity man. I hope John Infamous's codename is Venom. Or like, who's a famous mythological cannibal? Saturn? Oh, no. Okay, we're not doing that. It's fine. I don't know. I feel like there was a point in my experience growing up with video games where a pop-up like, you've just collected landmark number 1 of 200 would make me go, oh, hell the fuck yeah. That's 199 more things to do. And now I'm like, oh god. I want that cool glide power back. I love how, like, pedestrian the roll is. Like, you have this cool, like, goop coming out of your back when you're running and parkouring everywhere. And you just have, like, a normal-ass Dark Souls dodge roll. I guess, don't fix what ain't broke, right?
Find someone important who I can use to get into that facility. If I look just like them, I should be able to walk among them.
See that?
These spooks aren't just digging in, they're taking over.
God, I keep not wanting to hit skip movie. It pops up in the press to QTE area of the screen.
Truck has been damaged. We're down, but not out.
Okay, that should get me to the perimeter. But I don't think it'll be enough to get me inside. I need someone with rank.
HQ, this is Echo 1 Alpha. Strike package on my position.
We have strike permission.
Romeo Charlie off. Engage package
The
protocol.
disguise system is kind of a
Deploy.
cool
Ricky
twist. I like that.
In range, Red Crown. Awaiting orders.
Do stuff that doesn't stand out at all.
Repeat, target has escaped. Eyes peeled, everyone. Target has evaded capture. Echo 1 Alpha has lost the target. Over.
Doo-doo.
Target has gone dark. Command. Over.
Infiltrating bases.
Alright, he's my ticket inside.
Goopy hitman.
Check for damage. I'm showing some thermal on scope.
Package, withdraw from battle space. Over.
Doo-doo. I guess civilians can die to military intervention, and that counts as me getting them killed. Okay, so I want to get somewhere where the helicopter doesn't see me. I think I get it. No reason to suspect me, you guys.
Alert all points. Target has left the zone.
Sure did.
Anyone see it? Anyone goddamn see it?
Played plenty of games where the characters curse and it's completely fine, but there's just something about this era where it's like middle school kids who are like really proud of the fact that they're saying bad words, right? And the goddamn Batman. Oop. Normal thing to do is start jumping and punching the walls. It's shit the commander does. I'm gonna start watching the clock whenever a cutscene starts. The pacing with the story stuff is really strange.
Elizabeth Green.
Oh, I got it right there. Damn. Where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald?
Time for waiting.
Are you Elizabeth prototype? That's what I thought. Other more different goo.
I don't understand.
The best comic book villain, a character who has the same powers as you. Well, maybe she doesn't. Maybe she does something else. The difference between Alex prototype and Elizabeth prototype is that Alex prototype like wipes his mouth.
I am your mother.
Well, she just like walked off the edge. It looked like she like clipped through the floor accidentally rather than like fell. What a bunch of goofs. And I'm just falling now. Okay. I guess part of the story is there's a lot of scenes that just kind of like don't exist.
There's too many of these fucking things. I need help with this.
I need to know what you know.
Just a random grunt now.
Yes, Private, you're guarding a hole in the fucking roof. You've been briefed about what we're up against. We're not secure until these skylights are sealed, so unless you want to pull shit patrol until your mama forgets what you look like, stand your sorry ass right here until you're told to do otherwise. Now move it! Sir!
Very helpful.
I can contain them inside a military base.
Can you?
Red Cloud! Red Cloud! We're being
I
overrun
can't
by
fight
some
them
sort of
yet.
fucking huge animal. We're trying to withdraw! Ah! Bravo B, this is Squad YY. We've got some sort of wild fucking animals loose on the streets here. We need air support. There he is. There's Mercer. And those fucking things are after him.
Ow. I'm gonna die, it's fine. Just accepting it. I'm trying to understand the consumption animation. It seems like the person you consume like gets sucked onto your back for a few seconds and spins around like a rag doll. It's like you eat them and yeah, that is what happens. You eat them with your back, which is less creepy than like actually eating them. I guess the idea is that all these guys are like extra health while I fight the mini boss. Okay, yeah, I get it. I tried to eat the guy. It's a really silly looking animation. I'm gonna grab one of these guns. I don't know if it's gonna help at all. Oh yeah, I'm much more efficient at shooting than like 30 dudes are apparently. It's quite funny. Zoom hunters for a big health boost. Oh, neat. Claw power.
More of them, and I'm just getting started.
Just being the protagonist.
Look up there, more of them.
These guys are really annoying. Okay. Saved from when I got my boy getting cornered. Did.
Look up there.
They keep coming, I keep killing.
Power gives you moves. trying to get out of here. I'm really stuck. Trying to eat him, shit. How many of these guys are there? Jeez. Checkpoint reached.
Get a firefighting crew in here! Fire by the fuel dump! Shit, the fucking base is on...
Green may have created these things, but I'll finish them.
Yeah, it does. Come on, you guys. I have to like hit them with a rocket launcher or something to rupture them. There's too many of these guys. They're very annoying. Keep trying to eat him in.
You're gonna burn.
Do have health bars. Not amazing. Eat a guy, guys. Come on. Dudes are all hogging. Or if it was a mistake to use those rocket launchers from earlier. I think there's probably still some on the ground somewhere here. You really like to interrupt my feeding. Okay, they do have health when I attack them with my claws. It just takes a second. Get out of dodge. Get out of dodge. God, I'm trying. Objective complete. That seems to have been pretty effective. You think the big monsters just like gave up on living when they saw that all the fuel tanks were busted? I guess the idea is that the building collapses on them, but it was funny to watch them all like lose morale. Two civilian casualties. Okay. Evolution points. They're not experience points. That's for lame nerds. Okay. Air dash. Perfect for covering a lot of real estate in short order. Or pursue your prey. A vital evolutionary edge. And so I assume anything that says its core is like the game assumes that I have them. A very important upgrade. Yeah. It does make me think that the in media res intro was added after the fact, right? Like the one in, what's the game? The Hobbit. Not super clear what's happening when he glides. Yeah. Is that what's happening? Very messy travel ability.
Something's out of place.
I thought those were just like majesty lines coming off of you. That's really funny. Two out of 200. Okay. Why stealth consume? Mankind is your mask.
Does the name Karen Parker ring any bells? Well, it should. She was close to you. An ex-girlfriend. I have her address from the laptop. Get to her before the military makes her disappear. Look, if I can find this lead, you can bet they will too. Alex, be careful.
Go to Karen Parker's apartment. Yeah, it's really interesting. Obviously, the gameplay is pretty solid.
This is not looking good.
There is side content that isn't essentially collect 200 pigeons. Let me know and I can do it.
They haven't secured Parker yet. Karen Parker.
I thought you were dead.
I should be. Right now,
Can't be hugged right now.
You need to get us a vehicle. A military one, if possible. It's the only way we'll be able to get out of the district.
I can't take his outfit seriously. I think it's supposed to be like a, he doesn't have a superhero costume. He's just wearing casual clothes. Just a lot of layers. Mom was worried that he was going to be cold.
Parker, Karen I. DOB 1176. Doctorate, Genetics, Rutgers University, 7/2/2003. Hired, Gentech, Special Projects, 2/1/2002. Director, Genotyping, Level D Access, reported to Director McMullen, Raymond F.
I love all the real photos that they make look cool by just shaking them. They do something like that with the Mass Effect 1.
Transferred to Base 6 Charlie Alpha 1.
Is it the Cypher or whatever? The vision from the beacon that the Cypher interprets has a bunch of real photos in it.
Red Crown from Chalk 3. We've lost the eye. You got an update for us? I got him. Wait. Nope. Negative. Negative. I don't got him. Stand by.
Hey, it's the same guy from before. Do do do. How does stealth consume work? I have to like activate a power for it or something? It's funny, I think this mission is meant to teach me about stealth consume.
No, we don't see him, Command. We'll advise.
It's behind them specifically. Nothing weird about that. You just saw your boss get eaten in front of your eyes. A guy disappeared, now your boss is back. Does a superhero landing in front of your face.
I don't know how to operate these vehicles, but someone here does.
Assume an APC driver. To gain the ability to hijack and drive an APC. Yeah, eat people to get their powers is a fun concept. It's interesting the way the game is actually using it in practice, though.
Anyone seeing that? Make sure it's nothing or it's dead.
Looking around all conspicuously.
Welcome to the Marine Armor Training Center. There are 19 major systems in this Marine Armored Personnel Carrier and over 25,000 moving parts. In the next 8 months, you will learn all of them. When you're done here, you'll be able to park that vehicle on top of an enemy position and blow the shit out of them. It's my job to get your shit in order. It's your job to shut the fuck up and learn.
Also kind of has that, like, unabashedly pro-military feel to it, even though we're fighting the military a lot in the game. Badass. The military's fucking badass and cool. Yeah, I agree. That's why I was like, this seems like a cool idea, but oh, come on, guys. It wasn't my fault. Oh my god. Alright, civilians. Honestly, don't know what the game wants from me here. Sorry. It's like just okay. I can fit through there. Yeah, I agree.
Okay, targeting system. Main gun. Got it.
Yeah, I think if they focus more on the disguise stuff, the Kirby stuff, I'd like that more. Instead of the Devil May Cry action stuff. Hijack any APC. Or don't blow them up. I feel like getting 0 civilian kills would be extremely hard in a mission like this. High of integrity. Come on, aim, please. You don't need to target every little enemy in the area. Aiming is really frustrating when there's a million little guys everywhere like this. So I can just shoot the building. I just like punch the building now. It seems like we're doing the same thing here, bro. Hijack. Shot the shit out of that building.
This is where we should go. I'll mark it for you. Please, let's just get there safely.
Alright, we need to keep our heads down, steer clear from any military.
I have no idea how Twitch ads work. I've been running an ad blocker for so long. I don't know if I need to be in this thing. Oh. The game is about to lock up there. Sorry, I'm trying to get out of the thing. It doesn't want to let me. Don't crash. Don't crash. Okay. It hasn't. It's like connected just fine. Civilian casualties, a lot.
Did I ever tell you Karen and I were together once? Pictures of us at my apartment. At least I assumed that was us. Karen worked at Gentech. Maybe she could explain what was going on with me and how to control it. I know now. Freeing Elizabeth Green was a mistake. She was a monster. Infecting everything she touched.
Coming.
Get to Green. Find out who did this to me. I thought she was the key to all of this.
And was she?
In a way. I knew we were connected. Victims of a common enemy, subjects of a common experiment, and I didn't know.
His voice does not match his face at all.
But I had Karen. And we were gonna put a stop to this thing together.
You okay, game? Those are all places that would have crashed on PC. His face doesn't match anything about him exactly. Does he have a vest too? I want to look closer at this guy. That's just part of his hoodie. His default like stance when he stands still kind of makes it look like he has a paunch. He has a hoodie that's unzipped like 3/4 of the way, a like button-up shirt that's like really tall around his collar. This game definitely gives me the vibe of like he's a superhero, but we know it's cool and realistic because he doesn't have a costume, because costumes are what's corny about superheroes, right? Also, he mows down civilians in a tank. Fuck yeah. I have this like permanent sense of being. Oh wait till this is done.
There are 2 genetic strains at work. I need samples from both types to be able to treat it. First, you're going to have to locate samples from infected water towers, and then collect samples from a full-blown hive. The water towers are prevalent in these areas. Get there, destroy them, and collect the material. Then head uptown and get the material from the hive.
Whatever's happening here, this is only the beginning.
Okay. Quick in and out cutscene. I'm extremely jaded about this exact kind of like open world game. I feel bad about it because it feels like I just hate fun. And I think I've been this way pretty much since the first one I ever played. I don't think this is like a, oh, I've played, you know, decades of them now, and now I'm jaded looking back at them. I think it's like, the problem is there's 2 aspects to it. One is that the game is essentially a coloring book, right? It's like looking on this big map and saying, oh my god, I gotta go hit all the nodes on the map, gotta color in all the squares. And the other part is that, oh, it's missions, but you have to like walk between the missions or run between the missions or parkour between the missions, which some games try to make that process interesting or satisfying or let you optimize. Like I guess like the Spider-Man game for the PlayStation 4 and 5 felt pretty good with that, but it's weird. I feel like what you're supposed to get out of a game like this is this feeling of like, you know, playing in a big sandbox and driving around with your crazy car and Grand Theft Auto and mowing down pedestrians or whatever, but I don't know if it's like a seeing the Matrix thing that I can like see what all these interactions actually represent, and so can't enjoy it because I can't just like put myself in the world and have play fun, right? I'm like, okay, mission to mission to mission to mission, collecting pigeons, right? Hitting guard towers. I do like games like Breath of the Wild and Elden Ring, but I think like they scratch different itches with the exploration aspect of it. Like any given alley or street in a game like this, or Spider-Man, is identical to every other alley or street, right? There's no like weird cave to find or like non-degenerate puzzle to unlock. Infected water towers are incubators for hunters. Generate genetic material by destroying infected water towers before it can hatch. Okay.
That's the stuff.
Hostess. When the actual gameplay objectives have nothing to do with it being open world. Yeah, I could see that. Spider-Man does a much better job about making that stuff work. I like the open world in a game like The Witcher, but I think it's just because that game has such a ridiculous scope that it makes sense to set it all across this big world. And things tend to feel pretty different from each other. Toy boxes rather than games. Yeah, I suppose that could be part of it. I feel bad not liking it. Like, I get why they're so popular and why so many AAA developers spend so much money making them over and over. But it's just genetic material. It's not like special goo. Oh, well, he's dead. I tried switching to my claws there. The worst thing is when the open world is just a hub for the actual content, right? Where it degenerates to like a level select screen. That's actually surprisingly common.
Kill zone on the board. Please wait your turn and get ready to roll.
Engage the strike package. Immediate engagement clearance.
Target acquired. Request strike package on my mark. Over. Request permission to engage. Over.
There we go. I'm gonna run out of sperm towers at some point. You bump into something briefly, it screws you over right away. I have to pick up these little yellow goopy things. Okay, didn't understand that before. I thought they were being dragged into me automatically.
Almost enough.
I love that they're like specifically in tune with your crazy costume and not the fact that you're like flying around town, right?
Strike team. Cleared to withdraw as discretionary. Acknowledge.
Yeah, I've heard that before. I haven't played GTA 3 specifically, but I heard that like you can do crazy sandboxy stuff in there, like set up a bomb before a mission starts and have it go off right at the beginning and end it immediately. And like they get so obsessed with preventing the player from doing fun stuff like that later on. No, you're breaking our intended mission concept. It's like, who cares, right? Understand what they want from me here. Genetic material that's lying around the town. Keep the hive alive. on. Homing car. All right, well. I know how to drive a tank now.
Target sighted. Send strike package to Vector 019er.
Strike team tallied up. You are on point.
Package play is active. By the numbers, SEAL team.
Send strike package. We will shadow target. Red Crown awaiting green light.
Unit, come back with intel.
I'm gonna get out of the... There we go. Just die, I guess. Guess I'll just die. I don't want the hive integrity to be 75%. He never puts his claws away to drive. Yeah. Did I miss something? Like, why is the building shooting goop everywhere? This looks identical to the building that I just destroyed. I have integrity 50%. Like I'm gonna fail. Sorry, civilian. I only get a genetic material bar, not the health of the building bar.
Strike status informational. Stand by, over.
Give Zulu team first
Tried to
strike.
stop
I want
that.
immediate support if this is confirmed.
We're orbiting. 50 knots. Eyes open. Keep shooting till it's dead and gone. Let me know when they're clear. Hit it again. Over. I think it's at it. Good job. Make room for Big Daddy.
This is an extremely strange mission, to be honest. I'm gonna fail at the last second, I can feel it. Good enough. 22 upgrades unlocked. Oh. I have that vague negative association with a lot of games I've played before. Increase health from those you consume. Sure, whatever. Drop ordnance from above and blow your enemies into the Stone Age. Okay, that's kind of cool. Get it from hijacking or eating a certain number of people. Flying kick boost. Fine with the sprinting throw. Knuckle shockwave. Don't know how to activate that. Can only be used when in critical mass. Keep grabbing the stuff that says core. Dive kick. In critical mass, hold Y plus B. X in the air. Game-changing upgrade, allowing you to turn excess health into enemy body count. Okay. Adrenaline surge. One free Devastator attack. Everything else that's core. I really hate those kinds of power menus though, like... Okay. Everything generates XP, got it. I guess it's not like there's a non-generate reward in the form of specific commanders you can eat to get abilities that are otherwise inaccessible with XP. It's a purple pickup. Hint that I accidentally skipped. Yeah, that's nice. At least justifies doing those activities over other activities.
Where are they landing?
Southeast Manhattan, but the carrier, the USS Reagan, is supposed to remain off the southern coast. I wonder where those trucks are heading.
Wherever they're going, I'm betting McMullen is there. He did this to me, and I'm gonna find out why.
And then?
Then I'm gonna make sure he never does it to anyone else. Ever again.
Oh man, your powers seem kind of cool. I didn't ask for this attitude. Game's story is really interesting. It's like they want Tim to have a motivation of just getting revenge, but they don't want to spend any time like exploring like what turning into a horrible venom monster does to you, or like what absorbing the memories of other people into your mind it does to you, right? Like, that sounds really fucking interesting to me.
He's in charge. He's the one I want. He's in charge. He's the one I want.
We know Zeus has been spotted multiple times in this area. We're breaking out some new tech to pin him down.
This unmanned aerial vehicle can detect the virus at less than 10 parts per million in open air. With it, we should be able to box Zeus in and destroy it.
Fuck, I gotta take them out before they find Dana.
It's that fucking Mercer guy. I feel like here even they'd probably come up with a scary nickname for him.
Those UAVs can detect where I am and where I've been. They'll pick out Dana's safe house, and I can't let that happen.
Sweet Team Alpha Juliet, report. Patrol, report. We have lost contact with Patrol Alpha Juliet, sir.
I want to play the God of War 2018 kind of follow-up to this, where like you're playing as the as Alex prototype, but he's a dad now, and he's like struggling with being a dad because his dad also has venom powers, or his son also has venom powers. Also, his dad has venom powers. He looks very goofy in disguise doing that.
We're under attack! We're under attack! Roger that. We see your mark. Alpha Juliet has left comm. Stay on high alert and engage target on site.
Hey guys, how you doing? I think a big part of the impetus for this kind of a sandbox is the like mowing down civilians aspect, which I know that there were a lot of like, you know, people catastrophizing about back in the 90s and the 2000s, right? People complaining about people playing Grand Theft Auto and becoming violent, and it's all like total bullshit. But it is weird the extent to which like you really want to like lean into that as a fantasy, right? Because as funny as it is to like randomly carjack somebody in Grand Theft Auto, like you do it 70 times and you're like, oh, this isn't really an interaction that's happening here, right?
Strike boss, RTB.
Yeah.
Orders belayed. Strike team disengage and dismantle. Over.
The hell do you guys want from me here? Checkpoint reached.
That's it, we're calling it. Detection patrols RTB.
I don't know if I can get out of this thing. Control destroyed.
Roger. Ready ground. Assessing target log. Stand by.
Yeah. I don't know that they've done a great job of like justifying the fact that you're like driving a tank through crowds of people and can like eat people as health. Like, I feel like I've played games that actually do a good job of trying to make that interesting. Do not kill web targets. Okay. Interesting. I wonder if like the town was like totally abandoned and I was just like driving over zombies or something, if it would feel a little bit more like give you some endorphins, dopamine, whatever. Ow, asshole. Hooray! Sorry, civilians.
Everything was getting worse. There were outbreaks across the city. There were hunters now, thanks to Green. Blackwatch quarantined the island. It became clear to me that McMullen, Gentek's director of research, had linked us all together. He worked for Blackwatch. He had studied Green. Karen and I had worked for him, you know, before. He knew who I was, and maybe what had happened to me. I thought, when I find McMullen, I find myself.
Well, what did he tell you?
McMullen? Lots of things. Some of them even true.
And then?
Then? Well, then he died.
%20 of population infected. Gliding mechanic feels pretty good. I do like being able to like grapple or web onto ledges though.
A network of detectors. If they can track
Oh
me,
really?
they can track
The idea of
Dana.
being able to like eat individual NPCs and get their memories. Alright, Mr. Alex Prototype. Two out of 10 detectors. This game gives me the sense of there being like a lore Bible, right? Like someone wrote a big document about what's going on with the story. What the government is doing with the virus getting out and these detectors and whatever, and they just decided to not do a traditional like cutscene structure for any of that. Just fine, I think, if the game was about there being low information and everything is environmental storytelling or whatever. But it seems like it wants to have its cake and eat it too, with the little short cutscenes that are like 30 seconds long each. Shooting me. Upgrade that kept me from dying when I'm low is really nice. That dumb thing. I do like being able to grab people while running. That's a nice touch. Fuck, I'm gonna die here. Let's try and eat somebody. Let's see where it puts me on the checkpoint. It puts you back at the beginning. That's gonna be brutal. Oh, it's saved after each detector. How nice of them. Since I'm supposed to like use my disguise to get closer to them, but that seems like utterly not worth it at all. Maybe these last couple might be better. Alright, first try. Blackwatch headquarters. Headquarters.
Tech building in Midtown Manhattan. What was initially thought to be a chemical spill was actually a biological attack on the city. Authorities have named Dr. Alex Mercer as the chief suspect.
Dr. Alex prototype.
At ease, Captain. Director McMullen, share your data with the captain. Perhaps it will help him complete his mission.
Yeah, exactly. It's like two core loops that are in direct tension with each other.
We've used the DNA sample you recovered to synthesize a pathogen. Inside Zeus, the pathogen will generate a possible cure.
Do you understand your mission?
I'm to inject the weapon into the target, Zeus.
It's kind of like the opposite of what Batman does, where Batman is like,
Mercer isn't a he, it's an it. I will
go hard on stealth because that's the fun way to play, but if stealth fails, you're still Batman.
Dismissed.
But here it's like, you're playing a Superman, but you're being encouraged to stealth every now and then. It's like, but you're always Superman. It is really funny that if you change disguises in midair while you're flying around, there's like, where'd he go? No, I was watching for a guy in a weird hoodie floating around. Not a military man with a helmet. Yeah.
Air and ground pursuit.
I think it's extremely funny to me that the game is like, it's basically a superhero game or anti-hero game or whatever. And like, despite wanting so badly to be like a realistic, grounded superhero game with no costumes, no superhero name or whatever, like, it's still just as corny. It's like, you can't escape it if that's what you're trying to make, right?
I think I might be able to get you close to McMullen. The news has been showing an endless loop of Blackwatch scientific teams turning up at hives. Those teams have
Keep
to
getting my
work in
update on the
tandem,
USS
right?
Reagan on our
If they
computer.
are, then one of them has got to know how to get to him. Get into one of those areas and draw McMullen in.
McMullen is the key to all of this. McMullen is head of research. He knows what happened to me. I need to draw him out.
Probably should look at my upgrade menu. It's been a minute. Wall jump latch. Maximum 2 Devastator attacks. I want the region boost, yeah. Is this like anybody's baby? Is there like a dev or a team associated with this game? I thought it was Activision, right?
I hope McMullen's not in the middle of that mess.
Creators make some other games before this that I might recognize. Captain Derek Kaufman. The military's
The
awesome.
outbreaks seem to be centered around these areas. The focus, as we've seen, seems to be these buildings. Secure all marked areas for possible insertion of Director McMullen for direct study. He won't touch down until all sniffers read nominal, and make sure none are destroyed.
Engagement protocols?
Anything it takes to clear the ground. When it's all clear, sound off.
Okay, I could see an open world Hulk game being cool. Interesting though to imagine a Hulk game without like any meditation on like how much it sucks to be Bruce Banner. I feel like there's a lot of cool content to be mined in this dude's deal, especially the fact that he like absorbs other people into him, like literally eating people, but not just eating them, but like taking their identity into you. Fucking awesome. Let's go. Give me a 20-hour game about that. Give me an 11-hour game about that. Give me a walking simulator about that, right? That sounds amazing.
Strike package is go. Repeat, package is go.
But it's like just a game mechanic? And all we get from Alex Prototype is a like general like malaise, irritation that he was made like this by someone he has to get revenge against. Hulk games led to this, I see. Radical Entertainment. Oh, so I've heard good things about Simpsons Hit and Run. I've never played it. It's like Simpsons GTA, right?
Strike boss, RTB. Do you copy?
Yeah. Hold on. Chill the fuck out. Yes. I know. You tried. Like a major projectile attack that's not just throwing cars. Dodging. Nothing to see here.
One of the arrays just went offline. What the hell's going on down there?
Normal thing for a guy to do, just running up a wall. Nothing to see here. Move along. Shit. Wrong button. Do not allow them to be destroyed. Dick. I need a homing cars upgrade. Really? No one is suspicious of my disguise ability. Doo-doo.
What the? Units 3 and 4 are reporting clean? Interesting. Looks like infection levels are dropping throughout the area.
Nothing to see here, you guys. Nothing weird happening whatsoever. Don't even stress about it. Don't even trip dogs.
Site's clear, sir. What is your ETA?
Do I get their voice and everything?
One's gone. Son of a bitch!
There's the turd. There's Zeus.
Pay the military.
It's Zeus. Everyone to me.
Oh, that's one way to die. Alex prototype is dead.
One's gone. Son of a bitch!
He just wants me to evade the military, so there's no reason to fight anything.
It's Zeus. Everyone to me. Please, target. Control failure. Control is it? Shot 40, no damage on target, over. Target is not down. Repeat, not down. Attack failed. Target is still standing. Deploy strike package on our mark if you want this zone held. Over.
Red Crown deploying a heavy to your locale. Stand clear, over.
It's the
Strike assets deploy on my signal.
helicopters are getting extra annoying now.
Tracking ground targets. Range is good. Initial results, but incomplete fire mission. Red Crown stands off. Looks like civilians are heading over.
I think I just need to let them kill me and grab the tank at the beginning of this section. This is a very annoying section.
Alpha zone is clear.
One's gone. Son of a bitch!
Open fire. Hit Zeus. Engaging Zeus. Request support. Get under arms. It's Zeus.
It's a lot of helicopters. It's almost as dangerous to be a helicopter in this universe as it is to be one in Resident Evil universe. Any more tanks? There's one. Come on, guys. Rude. This thing getting destroyed by just random fire? I think it is. It's fine. This is a really annoying level. Alright, let's try again. Take down as many of the helicopters as I can.
Son of a bitch!
Son of a bitch. Just get really lucky the first time I jumped in this thing, I guess. Probably my best bet for taking out all the helicopters. Go ahead, you guys. I can't just run away because the helicopters are able to keep pace with me basically no matter what, even with the max sprint speed upgrades. Just random luck that I was able to get in one of those the first time. It looks like it. Maybe pick this guy up. Alex is dead. I'll just try to run really far this time.
Oh, it's gone. Son of a bitch!
Open fire. It's Zeus. Engaging Zeus. Request support. Engaging Zeus. Request support.
It doesn't... I was trying to break line of sight earlier. They keep, like, flying directly over me and seeing me. They can see me through the bridge instantly. Because only one of them has to see me for it to be full detection, right?
Confirmed. Strike package en route. Over.
Confirmed. Wait for the strike team.
Merged on vector. Awaiting tactical. Over. Multiple hits. Continuing. Check that. Was that civvies in the fire zone? Razorback one hit. Still got the fight. Over. Continuing.
Yeah, they seem to keep like perfect pace with me no matter how fast I run, so there's no opportunity for me to get behind something. Now, looking at the radar though, at least one of them is always red, or the switch thing flickers for like a frame.
Alpha Company here. Manhattan Whiskey 05 is grayed out. Hit it again.
Pull that package.
Again.
Oh, it's gone. Son of a bitch!
Zeus sighted. Engaging. It's Zeus. Send support. Over. Open fire. It's Zeus.
Yeah, it seems like if I can get away from two of them, there's always a third one that's like directly above me that can see me no matter what. I was trying to do that before, but I kept dying because they kept spawning more helicopters. Just have to get lucky and turn a corner where like one of them isn't directly above my head constantly or something. I'm trying, game. Yeah, see there, I feel like I was safe in that alley, but there was still one that was red no matter what. And then they keep spawning ahead of me. They're like teleporting. I just had two of them that were way behind, just teleport right next to me. This one might just have infinite helicopters. That would explain my problem if it keeps spawning new ones and I'm getting too far away from them or something. We're all white for a second there. Try throwing shit at them again, but they hit me too fast and it's really hard to hit them with these. See, they dodge them constantly. There's only so many on the roofs. Infinite respawning helicopters. Don't have a ranged weapon to hit unless if I get in a tank, but I can't get in a tank because the tanks they blow me up off of the top of them almost immediately. I guess I could try to find another rocket launcher, but it seemed like more of the helicopters are just spawning over and over when I did that before. Level maybe want me to have the sprinting throw ability. One down. Give it to me? Okay. First try. Very annoying mission. Maybe infinite helicopters there or something. I have enough XP to upgrade, or excuse me, evolution points. All the way on the other side of town. I'll get there. Bit of a hike. I think I realized how big the city was before.
Somebody dead?
What we got next?
The samples you've recovered, I still don't have enough. I need you to go inside a hive. The substance at the center.
I love that I just got a second person to research stuff on their computer.
With it, I think I can reverse the effect of the virus. And Alex, for what it's worth, I'm sorry it had to play out like this.
Don't be sorry. Just cure this thing.
Other way. Collect genetic material. Get people's essence. Enter the hive. Not super clear on what the deal is with the hive buildings. It's just like a building that has a bunch of gross venom tentacles in it. They all contain genetic material, which is not like...
Mercer, you're a hard man to find. I've been looking forward to this.
Okay.
Who are you? Who sent you? You should pick your friends more carefully, Mercer. So Parker sold me
Karen
out,
Parker
huh?
has betrayed you.
Fine, you pay, then her. Bring it on!
Apparently I am weak against
What you wanna
Taser.
slap, so that's what he gets.
Does not take a lot of damage from thrown stuff.
That all you got?
Does not seem like a boss fight kind of game. I don't think I have any mid-fight healing at all.
Time's running out, Mercer. Your little friends want to come out to play.
Okay, well there's the extra healing.
This is all we have, Mercer. This, and then a hole in the ground. So figure out what you want this side of the hole.
And pretty good damage.
You're fast. I'll give you that.
Some health, please.
Reloading.
Thanks for announcing when you're reloading. I appreciate that.
Reloading. Get a squad down here, pronto. Drop in now.
Cannot take this guy seriously as an actual, like, serious enemy for me I have to deal with. I'm surprised he doesn't have, like, my powers.
Slow. Fatally slow. Reloading! Reloading! Reloading!
Do my special move again. I did a lot of damage to him last time.
I give you tracks. Empty! Hang out!
Shooting me while I'm trying to eat people. God. Rude as fuck.
Mullen wants you on a slab, so that's what... You're fast. Sting a little? You're fast. I'll give you that. Slow. Fatally slow.
Am I fast or slow?
Reloading! Reloading! Reloading!
The specialist boss fight. I don't want to say what his name is.
You think you've won, Mercer?
I really think he needs one less layer and he would look better. Get rid of the
Well, I can tell you all you need to know.
button-up shirt,
Penn Station.
or the hoodie, or the jacket.
In a way, I feel sorry for you.
Oh, lost in a cutscene.
Zeus is down. Bring in the containment device.
Can't control my body. Can't even see straight.
You sound like you had a really bad cold there. Okay, well that's helpful.
He's taking damage. Pour it on.
Now I just have to run, so it's like an even worse version of the mission I was just on, except I can't kill any of the helicopters this time. Also, I can't heal. Okay, it helps when you don't have 3 helicopters on top of you with one constantly following straight above. Do I still not have my powers? Like, go for the health boost. Probably do critical mass boost next. Get a decent chunk of damage in that boss fight from that. I have to get the sense that they're making the mission end and the mission starts so far away from each other to try to, like, filter you into doing some of the green icons on the map. But all the green icons they tried to prompt me for are things I've done as part of a main mission. And it's just like, you know, kill all the tanks. This one's not that far away. Okay.
Man, you look like shit, but
Thank you.
This might help.
McMullen?
No, but they're watching someone for him.
Yeah.
Okay, it's this doctor named Bradley Ragland.
Where is he?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. He's a good guy. Okay, you find him. He helps us get to McMullen. He's uptown at St. Paul's Hospital. He runs the morgue there. Wait, hold up. There's more. Alright, so I did some research on Hope, Idaho. It was an army town. On July 21st, 1969, it vanishes from the map. The official word was that it was an anti-government gun nut standoff.
I wanted to see an update on the USS Reagan.
Militia. Now, there was only one survivor. Notice a girl, second from the left?
Elizabeth Green.
Who looks an awful lot like a college student these days. Not bad for 55 years old.
Hope, Idaho.
Well, that's interesting.
How could you possibly know that?
The people I've killed, they're in me. I can hear them, see the things they've done.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I can understand it all. I'm supposed to do these things, but it's right. I can feel it.
Find Ragland. And ask him about
That was weird. Alex Prototype might be like the least likable video game protagonist of all time. Because there's a lot of competition. He's up there though. Yeah. I guess he's not like outright unlikable. But outright unlikable is sometimes more interesting than boring, right? He's the most a guy ever. Like he's so much a guy, he may as well just be a silent protagonist. Like I think it would work better. At least playing something like the recent Spider-Man games is like, okay, Peter Parker's pretty funny, there's lots of good quips, he has an interesting character, he's got stuff going on. Really glad this game has the glide. Excuse me.
Structures in the parietal lobe resembling parasitic infection.
Dr. Raglan?
Already said I won't deal with you people. My medical opinion's not for sale.
I'm impressed.
What is it you want exactly?
Your help stopping the virus.
Why?
You could say I'm symptomatic. So pick a side.
Is this guy gonna like spend a bunch of time on a computer for me in between missions? Seems like he's a bit more of an active character. Yeah, he's simultaneously this edgy and also just a guy, exactly.
Okay, the bodies from the first outbreak are the key. Blackwatch Spectres took them. Find the Spectres, find the bodies. Maybe I can find some answers.
Scenes are so fast. I don't think like the average scene between Peter Parker and Doc Ock. I know that game came out later, so it's unfair to compare it, especially since it was probably inspired in ways by this one, but... I had some issues with Arkham City. I think I overall like Arkham Asylum better as a game, but Arkham City at least was able to like slow the pace down a little bit, immerse you in the vibes if nothing else. This game has like an almost like shocking lack of vibes, which I didn't know was possible. I think it stands out because like the setting is so like solid as like a body horror concept that it should be like drenched in like horror adjacent vibes. How much of it's fun police, how much of it is budget? Yeah, that's an interesting question. I'll try that again. Don't shoot me off, please. It's really annoying when you do that.
Captain Lim. At East Trooper, get on the horn and tell them we've secured the Penn Station bodies. I'm taking the heavy armor to destroy a hive. Get control points up in this area, then rendezvous with us at Gentech.
Yes, sir.
Come on, get out of this thing. The vibe is a murder hobo.
Watch for their arrival on your 6, field team.
Yeah.
I'm authorizing the strike package now.
I feel like even like Grand Theft Auto Vice City or whatever has a pretty strong vibe, right? And the missions, there's this kind of like comedy, right? It's irreverent, there's satire on the radio stations, you feel like you're in the 80s. Yeah. I'm glad we're playing it on stream. I'm glad it's not main plus extras. I'm glad we're playing it on stream just as a good comparison point for other open world like games. Like the Saboteur is another one that we played that was open world, but that really was trying to do the historical fiction thing. It had a really cool like theme to it. Some of the missions felt really unique.
The attention of an officer, you start killing all his men.
It actually makes me interested to play Infamous because I'm curious if Infamous is just like this one, you know. Yeah. Guy sounds like Cameron from Ferris Bueller doing a silly voice. Yeah. trying to not eat civilians if it doesn't seem worth it. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, that sounds like when Cameron's doing the grown-up voice impression in that movie. God damn it. It feels really bad when that happens, and it's very easy for it to happen. Like, you only need to be on there for like 2 seconds to finish the hijack. Punch the tank to death. Right, I don't have powers. I forgot about that. Hey Andrea, how you doing? More strike teams.
Roger that. Strike requested. Strike squad is authorized and deployed.
I just have to kill the tanks here.
What name is this?
Prototype.
The game is called Prototype, or the game is?
Prototype is the name of the game.
So when they were making this, what did they call Prototype?
Unfinished Venom game. Be sure to retitle once we get the rights. Don't shoot me off the thing, please.
Anyone else watched you last week? Watched a lot of running on the
God damn it! Hunter 2 and 4, move up! I'm out!
Hey, Ramadan.
You scoot over a bit.
My new hair. Well, it's not really. I got 2 compliments on my dress today.
Oh, nice.
One from the guard who was like, "You're dressed like it's a Friday with your bright red dress." And like, I just felt like it. Oh, really? Showed me where they were.
Are there just infinite tanks in this one? I'm not sure what it wants. It wants me to kill something.
Looks productive.
It seems like it's just sending infinite strike packages or whatever, but...
Are you supposed to get far away from them?
Well, it makes it sound like I'm supposed to kill all of them, which is what I don't understand.
They're just flying through the air.
Flying through the air, I think.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm unclear on what the objective is here, if anyone has any suggestions. No, it's not that kind of game.
I just need to survive. He says I'm assigning
That's the bad guys talking.
Oh.
Destroy the Blackwatch Spectre vehicles.
So what do the trees do to you?
Nothing.
You're just shooting down a bunch of trees, maybe. Trying to make roadblocks?
I'm just trying to shoot the tanks with the red skulls on them, but it seems like it keeps spawning skulls every time I finish doing that.
Is there friendly fire in this game?
There are no friendlies. I eat everyone.
There's just you and this tank
Yeah,
against everything else.
correct. I think it's just multiple waves.
Casualty.
That's fine, I can work with that.
Casualty.
That's to make it a lot harder, but
Casualty.
You
might still be able to.
Yeah, I literally need to be in tanks because all of my venom abilities are turned off right now, so I have to get lucky on the hijack and not get kicked off of it.
Murder everyone?
Yeah. Although I technically shouldn't be allowed to eat them because my venom abilities are turned off, so I don't understand.
Sending strike package to your vector. Stay clear of target zone, over.
Yeah, it's kind of like an edgy, oh, I'm running over all the civilians game, right? Oh my gosh.
You get punished for killing civilians.
No. Don't think I can throw stuff. Oh, I guess I can.
Nice. Are you like superhuman strength or something?
I'm like Venom.
How are you picking up a car and throwing it at it all the time?
Because I'm like Venom. I find this section very frustrating because I don't have most of my abilities, but I can still throw cars and stuff, so it's not clear what I can and can't do.
Just like LA Noire, where if you fail a little thing like this, it'll just push you through the next thing.
No, I need to kill all these vehicles, apparently. I'm on like attempt number 5 or 6. It's very confusing what the game wants from me right now. I'm wondering if hijacking the last vehicle is always causing more vehicles to spawn or something. So not all of the tanks have the skull on them. Yeah, but I have no sense. There's no, like, 1 out of 3 wave markers. I have no idea how close or far I am from finishing. Please don't shoot me off the gun. Damn it.
Strike team assembled and en route. Coming in hard, over.
Strike package, assemble and deploy.
I just barely avoided getting knocked off there. Checkpoint, well that's good. What do you guys want me to do now? Out of here.
First try.
Consume Captain Lim. I gotta go eat a guy really quick, hold on. I have to get in another tank to do it. That's very annoying. I guess I have a checkpoint for when I inevitably get shot off the top of this thing. Eating a guy. And get his memories.
Sir, Director McMullen surrendered the bodies
I should
to a
try to get,
civilian.
if there's a fast
Raglan?
hijack, I'll put all my points into that.
You did the right thing, son. Your new orders are this. Recover all samples, bodies, and evidence from Dr. Ragland. Bring them
Coming
to base
back.
AE-1.
Ragland?
If he doesn't interfere, leave him be. He's already implicated. He won't talk.
And McMullen, sir.
It's time for the doctor to learn who's in charge of this little excursion.
Civilian casualties 286. Like a 0 civilian casualty playthrough has to be impossible, if not near impossible.
It was perfect. They used Karen to get to me. Used the genetic material I'd collected to make a weapon to try and take me out. By the time I discovered she was working for Blackwatch, she was gone. But I had a bigger problem. A weaponized cancer was eating me from the inside out. I needed a doctor, okay? A special kind of
Right,
doctor.
bets on if this guy is on his computer when I come back to visit him.
Like, my own body wanted me dead.
Did you ever consider how the parasite felt? An intelligent cancer ripped from its host.
Yeah, I did.
It is venom.
Once. Right before I killed it.
Is there any evidence that this was supposed to be a Venom game and then they just made it an independent IP? Especially if they were making Marvel games before this. Back to the morgue. Somebody's having a bad day out here in these streets. Yeah, that would explain a lot. They made a Hulk game before this one that was open world. And then they conceptually like pitched a Venom game and they're like, we don't want to do that or for whatever reason, right? They're like, well, whatever, we'll just make our Venom game. But stripped of Venom as a character, we don't really have any ideas for like what a guy who's basically Venom would be like. Do you think this guy has too many layers, Andrea? Let me show you here.
Like emotional layers, personality layers?
Clothing, like... He's got a jacket, a hoodie, and a button-up shirt. What the hell, dude? Dick move. Jeez.
He just did that on his own?
Yeah, I didn't tell him to do that. I just walked slightly next to a person. Watch. Fucking asshole. Too many for New York City in August. Would also explain why it's set in New York City specifically, right?
Should he just have a velour onesie?
Layers were very in late 2000s. Yeah, I'd take a velour onesie. I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to do a superhero game, but it's like edgy because he's not really a superhero, so he doesn't have a name. His name is just Alex Mercer. But I've been calling, I called him John Prototype at the beginning. He doesn't have a costume, he just has a hood. The cool jacket. That sounds interesting. I'd be down to check out the second one. Because I don't regret having played this, but it's because I think it'll be helpful as a point of comparison for future games that are like it, but...
Like the first one?
No.
What's happening to me?
They know you carry the infection.
This is really quiet again for some reason. I'll try to turn it up.
It's an antivirus. If we learn what it's doing, maybe I can find a way to help your biology reject it.
How?
Cut off its food supply.
You tell me I have to stop eating people? That's like the core mechanic of the game.
If I'm gonna get Raglan to those bodies, I'm gonna need some armor.
Hijack a tank. Okay, hold on. Can I get something that makes hijacking a tank less annoying? Hijack armored vehicle. Increase effectiveness of armored vehicle. Consume armored vehicle officers. Okay. Any more health upgrades? Regenerate boost max. Region delay. I'll save up for it. Oh, I'm glad there's a tank just on the street here. That's helpful. Okay, what do you want me to do with this? Kill or evade the military before returning to the morgue. Do I even need the tank anymore? I don't think I do. It's kind of funny, actually.
Command is authorizing strike. Ready to engage. Let's get some.
It wants me to hijack tanks. I don't know where it wants me to go, though. Where's Penn Station? I see. I'll try to listen for it.
Strike assets, return to base. Red Crown, this is Fire Team Echo. We have no visual. Over.
There's a guy running around jumping off of cars everywhere, but I'm sure it's fine. I got any more tanks around here? Because apparently I need a tank.
Last one.
Well, I got out of it because it wasn't clear what I needed it for. They don't aggro until the moment I start pulling
Get
the thing up.
bodies from.
The problem is evading the military first. Another tank near me here. God, there's so many tanks. Infinite tanks, and I still don't have my abilities, right? Oh, really?
Red Crown, we sighted High Fry Tango. Reroute strike team.
This is Red Crown, confirming backup Sigma deployed.
Strike boss, you have permission to
That's just hijacking while in not this costume, essentially. That noise. Okay, so this is a military disguise. Thanks. Very sneaky. So like a regular military guy over here. Doo-doo-doo. Nothing to see here. Everything's fine. Everything's good. Wake up one morning and you're on fire. I don't know where all the tanks are. Maybe they're the white dots. I love how this doesn't aggro people. Like, as long as I got into the tank non-violently and dressed as a soldier, if I just mow down civilians, the game's like, whatever.
And there's gonna be casualties.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't help it.
Normal, non-suspicious tank maneuver. Just drive off the side of the bridge. That's very weird. Okay, brought a tank to the morgue. Perfect.
The Penn Station bodies are in a base in Harlem. Let's go.
If you can get me a couple of minutes with those corpses, I think I can get what you need.
Controls on this thing are way better than I would have expected. Really funny how quickly I went from, I'm going to try really hard to minimize civilian casualties to, wow, this game doesn't need to do that, apparently. Like, it's so focused on that, I'm surprised it doesn't go as far as to have, like, you know, triple kill announcements for the number of people you run down. Should make a Death Race 2000 game. Yeah, 6 gun. I haven't seen that movie in forever. The original with David Carradine, I think they did a remake. Yeah, when I lived in Chicago, there was a show called Svengoolie. It was like a local Chicago horror host that would put on movies like that. That's how I saw it. Jason Statham in the remake. Oh yeah. He still hasn't been on a computer, so I was wrong. But why would they show us? That was what?
What is that?
Oh,
Just
fuck.
ignore it. I'll deal with it. This won't take long. Just give me some time.
Dude, I don't have my abilities still. I just have to punch him.
They're coming!
Having weapons in this game feels extremely weird. I might have to survive for. Working on it.
Move it, Raglan. Stop them!
Andrew, I guess you haven't even seen, like, the guy's deal. He usually has like venom blades coming out of his arms.
Right on.
They've been disabled since you sat down.
But you can still fly.
Yeah, exactly. It didn't turn off any of my traversal abilities. I think the only damage to the wall is when I accidentally shot it myself. Yeah, chill out. Can still eat them.
Stop them!
Yeah, exactly.
Raglan! Move! We gotta go! They're over here! Help! Help me!
Alex! Alan! 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 Dr. Prototype. That sounds too, like, official.
Jesus! Get these things away from me!
Just to do that big attack for some reason.
They're over here! Help! Move your ass, or I'm leaving you here, Raglan. They're here!
Kaboom!
Help! Stop them!
Alex!
Jesus! Get these things away from me!
Working on it, dude. Stay on me,
That
please.
dude doing the science that he came here to do, or is he just a bitchin'?
It's a good question.
What we came for. Let's get out of here!
Kill all the remaining infected. Man, tell me I gotta do shit. Come on, I want to get the rocket launcher. Aim the fuck. I'm gonna die. I think it gave me a checkpoint there. When you eat somebody, you like eat them through your back, so your character just starts dragging them behind his body. Looks really weird. Fucking pick up the rocket launcher. God damn it. He was picking up the wrong thing, and then I try to get the right thing, and it's already too late. There we go. At least this thing can't break anymore. Boss. More interesting boss than like a guy with a taser was the first boss.
Weapons ready. Engaging now.
Really sucks to be in New York City right now. I don't do too much damage. Do you think after like a couple hours of this, most people would like shelter in place instead of running in the street constantly? Just New Yorkers. You mess with one of us, you mess with all of us. Ah, never mind.
Scene they put in Spider-Man instead of having him.
I think that's in Spider-Man 2, isn't it? Maybe it is Spider-Man 1, because I think it's with the Green Goblin. Good scene, though. Raimi has a good sense of, like, superhero. Oh my god. Oh, that's fucking annoying. Okay, hold on. Yeah, we're talking about a population that doesn't notice the flying run-up walls guy. Average civilian in the prototype universe is kind of a dipshit.
You know, the lab, shelter in place has a very specific need. Every building.
Hide in a tank?
No, in every building there is a shelter in place location.
I'll get this under
and
a
if they
scope.
call for a
Come
shelter
back in a few
place,
hours. I'll have an analysis for you.
or they could call a remain indoor. Don't have to go.
Cool looking guy.
We need a host the parasite can infest. This host will produce antibodies. These antibodies are vital for your restoration, Alex. Take this syringe, locate the correct hunter by genetic type, and inject it. If you inject it and consume it, it should cure you.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
Yeah, you already completely understand Alex Prototype's entire character. His computer is an operating table.
DNA sensor array. I can reconfigure it to find the hunter I need.
Alright, I gotta go eat a helicopter pilot first. Sorry, man. Sorry to eat you. Captain Marcus Graves. Basically, all the web of intrigue targets are just like...
Piloting a Grey Goose is a tough job. Swinging a 25,000-pound heli down to safe touchdown on 7th Avenue, now that is another thing altogether. Lucky I'm just that damn good.
Is that the guy you just ate?
It is. Yeah, it's like you absorb all of their memories. They like become part of you, right? That sounds pretty fucking scary. Like, how would you keep track of who you are?
Yep.
But the game has like zero interest in exploring that.
Contact lost. Stay on high alert. Over. This is Hotel Diner. I think I'm...
Well, accidentally landed too close to the helicopter and destroyed it. Fish and mailed.
Ghost eye winding up, Red Crown. Moving loud and fast, Al.
He didn't get very far.
That's true.
It's total. It's completely total.
No, that's the most emotional he sounded. My helicopter broke. I guess the A button is ascend. But now I'm not aggroed for whatever reason. Still disguised. Maybe I wasn't disguised last time. Okay, what do you want from me here, game?
Ghost Eye requesting clearance to begin target sweep, Red Crown. Over.
How much rotating of the helicopter do you want me to do, game? Helicopters are horrifying. Can't help it, I never want to get in one ever.
Why are they horrifying?
They're just really scary, like... very easy to crash them. Dude, how much helicopter rotation do you want me to do? Ah! I don't know what the game wants from me. Go to the objective now. Kept updating the text in the corner as it was asking me to do things. It just took forever for it to acknowledge that I had decreased enough.
Alright, go upstairs and find order.
Okay, can you move your chair?
Yeah, can you bring up the switch? You're done?
Sure. Sure, you put that away. Destroy the viral detector.
Cyclic.
Skyjack helicopter.
Rudder. Hey, I can fly this thing.
You're now certified to drive and fly all vehicles in the game. Okie doke. Oh god, I did not mean to do that. Fuck. No! No! It's totaled. Did just get the ability to skyjack them. Whatever. This game's kind with checkpoints. A lot of things I can say I don't like about it, but it is modern in a lot of senses. X is the word it might be. I feel like that all the water towers have like goopy boys in them. It's kind of funny. Don't kill him.
Man, I hope this works.
Just as to stay with him, not knock him down again.
Structure up and secured. Delta Commander, Red Crown, Delta Dogs, ready, out.
Not yet. Gotta wait a little longer. Now.
Beat him up first, I guess. I have no weapons. Feeling better? All my shit back? Whoa, that's cool. Didn't spoil that in the opening.
I'm back.
Now he's got a super suit.
Command from Blue Zone Theta, walls up, lights on. Engaging now.
Okay, now I can finally fight vehicles. Oh my god. Anything else? Oh my god. Cannot glide, parkour, dive roll. Okay, so if I do 5 hours next episode, I should be able to finish.
Field command standing by and ready for deployment. Assuming tactical.
Just presuming the charge jump is similar to what Hulk does in that game. I don't think it makes me go any faster. I really like the super jump power in City of Heroes. Feels really good. Interesting to see a speedrun of this game and see what kind of locomotion is the most efficient.
So, what did Raglan have to say?
Dana, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to tell you. I need to know why. They made me this way, and I need to understand.
It's alright, Alex. It's fine. Look, no matter what, you're still my brother. What is it?
Shh, wait. Hold on.
No, I need her to look stuff up on the computer for me. She's really good at going on the computer. Yeah, I know. Have any more speed upgrades? It doesn't seem to affect my forward momentum at all. The way this meter works is weird. Yeah, exactly. Not supposed to be able to get to him here? Just says pursue, not attack.
Delta unit to Red Crown. Bring a strike package into sector.
Strike team to Zebra Grid. Ground team, set up smoke. Over.
Strike squad, we have a red scenario.
A red scenario?
Report to Chalk 3 at 620. Confirm target coordinates. That looks civilian. Over. Weapons away. Good fire. Good visual on a hit. Over.
I got a checkpoint a second ago. I was trying to do that earlier and it doesn't seem to help very much. It seems to slow me down significantly. Maybe if you have a maximum upgraded one.
Check that. Was that civvies in the fire zone? standing by.
Deploying package. Repeat, deploying primary strike package. Over.
I want strike. Target is light and bright. Requesting Sierra Papa to our Kilo Zulu. You read me?
Got to put the red mist effect on this cutscene. That one's invulnerable, it seems like. Alex is dead. Sorry, random civilians.
Red Crown deploying a heavy to your locale. Stand clear, over.
Strike assets deploy on my signal. Mark. Tornado 1 to ground. Shake 'em loose, boys. Attack complete. Target unaffected, over.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like the claws are useless now. Well, that was a waste of time.
I had no idea why Green took my sister. Revenge, bait for a trap. All I knew is I had to get her back. These infected are like animals, but there's something more. Like a hidden hand guiding them. The hive mind became my only chance. It was a clue to find Dana. And I thought by consuming infected minds I could follow the link and that would lead me to the one that took her. But then I realized I had the means. I had Blackwatch cornered. I had their cancer weapon. I could put a stop to this right at the source if I could just get close enough to Green. So I find Dana, kill Green, stop the madness. Seemed worth a shot.
Look at your handiwork now.
Oh yeah, they're headless. An infected army without a leader. It's only a matter of time before they're wiped out.
Gotcha.
And if there are other leaders out there?
No. They're all dead. All dead. Except me.
I can't take the day 18 cutscene Alex seriously at all. I think this game would be wildly improved if he was a silent protagonist. I don't think it would change anything, I'm not a, like, all the time silent protagonist fan. I think it works in some games and not in others. I do think it was a mistake to make Isaac talk after Dead Space 1. Yeah. Movement does still feel pretty good. I do like all the auto parkour stuff. Actually, is that what this game really innovated in? Because I know that, like, open world games like this existed before this one, but, like, modern PS4 Spider-Man has that kind of auto parkour when you run into stuff. Is that new to this one? Being just a guy. Don't you want a guy as your protagonist?
I need to find the hunter that took Dana.
This hunter you're looking for seems to be a variant of the species. It fulfills a leader role. The other hunters take cues from it. If you can find and consume a leader, it may give you indications where the focus of the virus is.
My only concern right now is Dana.
Some of those scenes are so short, it makes you wonder, like, why did it even load like that?
I know the one that took Dana. If I can find him...
Just have him, like, call you on the phone or something.
Then I can find her.
Come on, I want to eat that guy for health. God damn it. Eating people is slow enough to be kind of annoying. That was kind of a cool animation.
Strike team to rendezvous at your coordinates in T-minus 20. Confirmed. Wait for the strike team.
Red Crown, Tornado Dog is entering red zone. We need target coordinates. Vision block now! Vision block now!
Jesus. Come on, let me eat people. Oh my god, how many of you are there? Anti-hero doesn't even really begin to cut it. I am like a mass murderer. I need to get something that increases my heal percentage. This is way too slow. Did not hit him there? I haven't unlocked that yet, right? Sorry. God, I had this.
Return to base, strike team.
Something's wrong. I can't. Why can't I break him like the others?
Stuck in the air for a second there. Silly Billy.
This isn't working. Maybe Raglan can tell me what's different about the leaders.
Just keep this on since I don't think gliding really speeds anything up.
Red Crown to strike, boss. Mission status dark. Return to base, over.
God damn it. Search came up negative, Red Crown. I need medical and transportation for our men, over.
Let's try to eat that guy, but it doesn't seem to want to give me the prompt to do it.
Gotta draw this thing to some place where Raglan can take a look at it.
Fire in the military. Okay. Maximum Yakuza bumping into people game.
Gotta get his attention
That's
back.
interest.
Deploying strike package. Field units, relay coordinates, over.
God damn it, I'm super stuck here.
Sound off friendlies. Tornado 5 approaching. Shooting. Behind your tower.
Healing as I can here. Asshole's attention back. Come on, bud. Ugh. So close, game. Just give it to me, please. Good enough.
It's just you and me now.
Oh, this room again. I don't get any healing in this room, unfortunately.
You just stay right there.
He looks way better in his defense outfit. Have that on all the time if it was possible. Any other upgrades I can afford here? Probably my last thing here. Go check out this cutscene and then we'll save. Speaking of saving, I assume the game is saving constantly, but I haven't thought about it in a minute. Really fuck up this town. Oh, doing that in heals, jeez. I think the heals are real. Just a visual illusion.
Target has escaped.
The leader hunter I've examined is only resistant to your assimilation abilities. You need to weaken it first. It has 2 brains and 2 spinal columns. Break both backs, and it enters a recovery state. During this time, it's vulnerable to consumption. Strange. This almost seems like an adaptation to your methods.
Heals are part of your skin, yeah.
Captured. Subdue and consume it. Then find and consume the one who took Dana. It should reveal her location.
Okie doke. This really isn't looking good. Okay, that's probably a good stopping point. Future Marstead, you gotta eat a hunter. Should give you some tutorial text about what it wants you to do. You're trying to finish picking up the health and regen delay upgrades. Good luck, we're all counting on you. Quit to free roam.